Hi guys, Ryan Shoemaker, 32 years old. Super excited about doing this. So excited, I'm filming it here in my hotel room in Denver. Me and my wife are on vacation. Um, Without further ado, let's get these questions rolling. Let's go with the first question. What made me get into restoring cars? Well, when I was like 10 years old, I've always had a niche for just mechanical stuff and been really kind of like intelligent on it, I guess you would say. Um, when I was 14, my parents bought me a 68 Firebird, and I got to restore that slowly with Christmas money and birthday money and stuff here and there. And then I started more into high school. Me and my buddy restored a 69 Mustang Fastback. Made it all drag race because, in high school you want to have the fastest car. So my most accomplishment automotive wise, I guess you wouldn't call it automotive wise, it's a boat, but I fully restored a 68, let me say that, 67 Mandela V-drive boat. Got it out of a guy's yard. It was pretty much going to go to the dump, and took me 5 long years, but I completely sanded it down. We re-gel coated it, finished it. I sanded the floor down to bare wood, lacquer thinted the whole floor, re-glassed the whole floor. I made all the parts inside the boat, the engine rails, the engine shoes, all the mounting hardware on the lathe in the mill, in my buddy's shop, and I built 427 Ford, all original NASCAR stuff back in the day. My whole goal with that thing was to make it original 60s looking boat, like you would just go and buy in the 60s. Dual quads, the whole works. And the boat ran about 91 miles an hour. It was pretty good. I mean, it was so good, I even had a guy from Oregon that came down and scooped it up for me. It was a sad day, but a couple of my other accomplishments is I have a buddy who races Lucas Oil off-road in the YXZ series and Production 1000. He's trusted me enough to, he designed the cages and I bent them and TIG welded them all together, and I've done about 3 or 4 cars for him so far. I've done a couple other, actually I did good enough work that a couple of his buddies from the track came and had me do a couple of their cars. Right now I took a 96 Ford Ranger and I'm completely cut it down to the cab and the frame, and I put the long travel on it and caged it and started doing all this custom fabrication to it. It was something different. I wanted to kind of see if I could get into something else, and test my abilities, see if I could learn something new. So far I'm about 40% done with that project right now, but it's fun, and I've done other knickknacks here and there for people, helping my other buddies restore their boats. TIG welding some stuff for guys, headers, aluminum custom pieces, stuff like that. And so I think the toughest job I've ever done is, I'd have to say my boat. That's my biggest accomplishment, and a big accomplishment to somebody like that is also their toughest accomplishment, because it took me 5 years of solid. Every day after work, I'd get off at 2:30 in the afternoon, I'd be over there till 8 o'clock at night. Every extra penny I had, even sometimes I'd eat ramen noodles just so I could buy an engine part or something like that. And after 5 years, it was amazing. Like, you've seen some of the pictures I've sent you guys, and bending tube. First time somebody came to me to bend some tube, and I just had to wing it, and now it comes natural. TIG welding. I didn't know how to TIG weld 3 years ago, and I got an opportunity to do some race car cages and stuff for some guys, and the guy wanted to see my skills, and he said I was pretty good the first time, and I'd never done it before, and now look at me, I got people hitting me up all the time for TIG welding, and yeah, it's a pretty hard accomplishment, man. I'd have to say the boat. 5 years of my life. So my dedication hour-wise, working on stuff. Right now I'm working on my pre-runner project, and at first it was going to be a race truck, I was going to go out, race it, do a couple Rage at the River races, stuff like that. Right now I'm trying to do more of like a luxury pre-runner, but hour-wise, I just, anytime I get any free time, you know, after work, couple of hours here, 4 or 5 hours here, 5 days a week, spend weekends on it, you know, 9, 10 hours. Sometimes I'm over there 14 hours at my buddy's shop working on my Ranger, and it's just something I enjoy, you know. I put it as, I work my current job right now, and it pays for the stuff that I love to do. And what I love to do is fabrication, so I don't mind putting in the extra hours and putting in the extra time. Sometimes I even get lost on time and I don't even realize what time it is, you know. I'm pretty sure you guys have all done that. So what makes me a good mechanic, expert, whatever you want to call it, you know, I'm a well-rounded person. I'm very driven. If I don't know what it is, I'll do whatever I got to do to research and find out what it is, and I'm very hands-on. So once I do something with my hands, it's kind of like it burns in my memory. I worked automotive since I was 16 till I was 18. I worked in Fletcher's tire, breaking out tires, and then I was a mechanic there, and then I got an opportunity to go into heavy mining stuff, and I've been doing that ever since, working Letourneau front end loaders, world's largest front end loaders in the world, you know, all electric motors and generators, diesel engines. And then I went to Caterpillar, you know. I went to school with Caterpillar, sent me to school, and I was just working at a mine, just working on the world's largest haul trucks. And it's awesome, man. I'm willing to learn anything I can and take in any knowledge I can. And like I said, if I don't know it, I'll do what damn I can to find out what it is. So I think I'd be a good fit with you guys because I enjoy welding, I enjoy fabrication, sheet metal work, you know. Always willing to learn to tune up my skills too. Of course, I'm not on your guys' level yet, but I'd love to be there one day. I'd love to learn from the best. I'm well-rounded. I get along with everybody. You know, I'm a very outgoing person. I think it'd be bitching to work with you guys. So I got a pretty good personality, I would say. You know, I get along with a lot of people, a lot of rounded people. Like, I have many friends in the boat scene, many friends in the hot rod scene, off-road scene, you know. I'm very outgoing. I'm willing to meet new people, hear their stories, hear everything about them, you know, and strike up conversations with random people just to hear what kind of life events they've had in their life and what kind of skills they have. And then I get along with everybody, you know, and I'm very calm, which is kind of weird because my wife says it's kind of weird because, you know, she's like, you're this big manly guy with mechanics and all kinds of stuff, and you're super calm. It's probably what I best describe myself. So my coworkers and my friends, they probably best describe my interest in cars, automotive, you know, anything with an engine, hot rod wise. They tag me. I mean, I meet people, and after they meet me, they just tag me in all kinds of automotive stuff on Facebook, Instagram, you know, and they call me to work on their cars. I meet my ladies' friends, and they realize how interested I am in it, and they're always calling me. My coworker, he sometimes gets annoyed because I'm always showing him drag race videos or off-road truck videos. I'm like, hey, check this out. You see how crazy this thing is? This thing ran 8 seconds, and he has no idea what's going on. You know, and that's probably what best describes me. So, tell myself what makes me a car expert. You know, I guess I've been telling you guys this the whole time during the video anyway, so I guess I'll reiterate it. I'm passionate about automotive stuff. I'm passionate about anything with an engine, anything with like muscle, like just mechanic wise, like heavy equipment, all kinds of stuff. And you know, like I said, my past experience, started working as soon as I could get a job working automotive because I knew that's what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. And you know, and that's what makes me an expert. Dave, Kevin, you know, you guys need to hire me because I'm super passionate about anything I do. I love anything with engines, muscles, any kind of thing like that. I'm an honest person. I'm hardworking. I'm willing to put in the hours. I'm willing to travel. That's why you guys need to hire me on Bitch and Ride. Just want to say thank you again. You know how excited I am to hopefully work with you guys one day. If this doesn't show you how excited I am to work with you guys, we're filming it on vacation in our hotel room. My name is Ryan Shoemaker. Hope to hear from you guys soon.